Today on VOX, with information on Kobe Bryant and more. Ben Dudesh will have your local weather, and Knox Hampton will have your sports.
It's Tuesday, January 26, 2021, and you are watching VOX News Today.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Jay Standridge.
And I'm Serena Shelton.
The Netherlands has enlisted a nighttime curfew that goes from 9 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. On Monday, more than 180 people were arrested across the country for protesting these curfews. Riot police had a run-in with the riots in Rotterdam and Amsterdam. Fires were spotted all over the cities, and the fire department was stretched very thin and worked long hours to put them all out.
For the first time since the pandemic began, all passengers ages 2 and older must present a negative coronavirus test from no more than 3 days before the flight or proof they recovered before they board a flight. Those who refuse will be denied boarding. This new U.S. requirement was announced January 12th by the CDC. The goal is to help further prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Scientists now suspect there will be a wrong way to plant too many trees. Quote, too much tree planting can do more harm than good, end quote, is their backing statement on this. They want to encourage big organizations dedicated to planting trees to take notice of the natural ecosystem and plants surrounding the area. If these organizations go around planting a bunch of the same tree, they could be sealing the wrong fate of the earth.
Tech 9, Jelly Roll, King ISO, and others will be performing on Friday, June 18th, 2021 at the Signal in Chattanooga. Tickets will vary between $55 and $65 depending on where you would like to be sat. It will start at 6:30 p.m. and end at 11:30 p.m.
One Tennessee man had an eventful weekend after hooking onto a monster paddlefish. Robert Livingston went out fishing 5 times with no luck, but that changed over this weekend. The Morristown man went out on Cherokee Lake with a Walmart fishing rod and a buddy. While trying to bring the fish into the boat, the two couldn't hold in their laughter. Livingston estimates the fish weighs at least 150 pounds. He doesn't know for sure if he broke the world record at 151 pounds, but he knows at least this is a state record.
Many Tennessee hospitals have only been vaccinating their senior patients. State health officials say hospitals will not get any more doses until they make them available to a wider community. Other states have taken an even harder hit. Louisiana's health chief threatened hospitals with financial penalties if they were caught giving preference to their own patient.
The University of Tennessee Chattanooga says due to a positive COVID-19 test in the team's Tier 1 personnel, the Mocs men's basketball team is postponing the games this week. It will affect the ETSU and Furman games on Wednesday and Saturday. Here's Ben Dudesh with your weather report.
All right, today was very foggy and last night was very stormy. I'll have your weather and more right after this break.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back, everyone. Now let's take a look at our weather at glance. Today is going to be showers within the evening. Is going to reach up to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, but the most high for today is going to be 65 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 45, and gusts of winds reaching 7 miles per hour, going west-southwest, and the humidity for today is going to be at least 69%. Let's take a look at our 7-day weather forecast. Wednesdays, those showers are going to stick around until p.m. Standard Time with a high of 54 and a low of 29. Thursday, those showers should be departing with partly cloudy skies with a high of 43 and a low of 24. Friday, those clouds are going to be sticking around with a high of 49 and a low of 28. Saturday, those clouds should be building up to showers with a high of 52 and a low of 43. Sunday, those showers are here with a high of 51 and a low of 38. Monday, those showers should be departing with mostly cloudy skies with a high of 43 and a low of 31. Now let's take a look at our local radar. We're all in the clear for now. There's some scattered showers throughout the east area of Tennessee, but everywhere else seems like it's in the clear. Now let's take a look at our national radar. There's some ice storms that are in Chicago and in Illinois, and there's some storms reaching to Mississippi to New York. But there's also some snowstorms near Utah and in Denver, but everywhere else seems like it's all in the clear. That's all for weather. Now I'll send it over to Knox with your sports.
Alrighty, we had a lot that happened in the NBA last night and more, but we'll get to that after this break.
In 1933, Ray Jackson founded Jackson Furniture in the midst of the Great Depression. We opened our doors the day the banks closed theirs. Since then, we have continued to create furniture right here in the USA. We have seen decades of American prosperity, challenge, war, and mind-blowing advancements in science and technology. We have never forgotten the way our company and country began, with perseverance, hope, and hard work. Throughout all of those decades of change, one thing remains consistent. Families love to relax together in a room filled with comfortable furniture. That is where we have been and will always be. From being huddled around a radio to being kicked back in front of a giant flat screen.
Alrighty, and welcome back. I know you were all wanting to see what happened in the NBA last night, but before that, how about we get to some college scores? Virginia beat the Orange 81-58. West Virginia beat Texas Tech 88-87. Pacers defeated the Raptors 129-114. Nuggets beat the Mavericks 117-113. Magic defeated the Hornets 117-108. Celtic beat the Bulls 119-103. Nets beat the Heat 98-85. Warriors beat the Timberwolves 130-108. And the Thunder beat the Trailblazers 125-122. And the Lakers beat the Cavaliers 115-108. LeBron James actually scored a season high after dropping 46 points, 8 rebounds in his return to Cleveland. shooting 7 for 11 from behind the arc. And we actually have a story for you guys today. Jeff Fisher may have interest for the Vols' new head coaching job. The University of Tennessee nailed down its athletics director with Danny White last week. White is now tasked with hiring a football coach that can rebuild the program into a winning one. Across Vol Nation and beyond, there has been a lot of chatter about who might be the coach. Fisher, also coached for the Rams and the Titans, is certainly familiar to Vol fans. And we have more news right after this break.
Alexa, ask Whirlpool. Hey Google, ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool, ask Whirlpool.
Care can be a handful. That's why our Whirlpool Smart Range helps you care smarter with voice control.
Hey Google, ask Whirlpool to turn off the oven.
Set oven timer for 5 hours. Keep warm. Alexa, ask Whirlpool to preheat the oven to 350.
So life doesn't revolve around your range. Everyday care. Whirlpool.
A 15-year-old girl was stabbed to death at a Walmart during an alleged fight with 4 other girls, all of whom were between the ages of 12 and 14. Police say the incident occurred at approximately 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, January 23rd at a grocery store in Lake Charles, Louisiana. The cause and the motive of the altercation are currently unknown. The 15-year-old girl was stabbed and victim was transported to a local area hospital where she died.
A baby was found abandoned on the side of the road by Amazon driver Juan Carlos Flores on Monday in Houston, Texas. This incident seemed to be a carjacking. With some much appreciated help from nearby residents, Flores was able to reunite the baby with its mother. When I was close to the baby, I wanted to cry because I said, "It's impossible. The baby can be here on the side of the street alone," Flores told ABC News.
It's been exactly 1 year after the entire sports world was in shock. January 26, 2020, Kobe Bryant boarded his personal helicopter with his daughter Gianna and 7 others heading to a basketball game. About 30 miles north of Los Angeles, the helicopter went down and there were no survivors. The NBA mourned the loss of Kobe Bryant that day while many gathered outside Staples Center. Kobe Bryant is being missed every single day by fans all around the world, and his impact was truly something special. We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook and, of course, at voxnews.net.
Remind your friends and family to tune in.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.